Hey you guys, welcome back. TikTak here, and I know I've been away for about 3 weeks, and I'm sorry, I apologize. There's just a lot of things have been going on in my life. Speaking of which, part of the reason I'm making this video, one, I'm doing this off the cuff. There's no script, there's no nothing. I'm just telling you my feelings about everything I saw as much as I can. And number two is you guys deserve a video, and I need to put one out for you. And I thought a couple of people asked me that making this video might be worth it. Apologies, like I said, about not putting out any YouTube content. I'm still streaming every day, just not putting out any YouTube content. Just life has gotten in the way, the trip, everything like that. I'm trying to get back into the grind, but I haven't taken a vacation or days off like this in many a year, and it's kind of thrown me for a loop. So I wanted to let you guys know exactly what I saw, or how much I can say about what I saw at Epic Games. So 2 weeks ago, when I posted my last video, I alluded that I had some crazy news to tell you guys, and I never followed through on that, and again, I'm sorry about that. But that crazy news was I was one of 5 people in the entire world to be able to go to Epic Games down in North Carolina. I got the news, and it was like I was a kid in a candy store. I literally could not speak while I was trying to read the email to my girlfriend. Like, my voice was choking up. It was an incredible experience to have something that major happen to your life when you play this game every single day for a year and a half, and you were one of the first people to ever play it, and you put your heart and soul into something, and finally gets paid off in a little bit. It feels fantastic. So that was the thing that I alluded to but never got to tell you guys, is that I got flown out to Epic Games headquarters down in North Carolina, and it was fantastic. Like I said, when I got the news, it was like getting a golden ticket in Willy Wonka. Now, granted, most of my viewers are probably too young to understand what Willy Wonka is and how big of a deal that is, but getting a thing like this was absolutely something like out of Willy Wonka. It is my biggest dreams ever. Like, my biggest dreams that could come true about playing a video game did come true, or have come true, and I just want to share my experience as much as I can with you guys. So yes, your friend, your confidant's Rounded TikTak was flown out, all expense paid, down to North Carolina, and I had a fantastic time. I cannot tell you how good of a time I actually had. The reason I cannot tell you is because we had to sign an NDA. Now, if you do not know what an NDA is, it stands for a non-disclosure agreement. Basically, me signing a piece of paper that says, I will not say anything you guys don't want me to say to the public. Basically, all of the stuff they're working on and everything like that. Now, if you don't believe me, I'll tell you, when they did show us something, that they do have blackout curtains just in case there's somebody in the bushes taking photographs. These guys are serious, dead serious. When you own the biggest game in the world, you need to take your security serious, and they do that. So I am not, I'll tell you guys right now, and you may click off the video, but I am not disclosing any information that is deemed to break my NDA contract. I will tell you about my feelings and what happened on the trip, and my feelings toward the games, my personal feelings, but I cannot reveal, and I will not reveal, anything that was said that falls under that NDA clause. So I just wanted to get that out of the way. If this was not what you were expecting, then fine, click away now. If you are a supporter of me and the community and Rounded TikTak Gaming, feel free to stick around and check out the rest of the video. I will be giving you my thoughts and insight on everything I possibly can. So once again, referring to Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, if you remember the old movie, the one that came out in the 80s, they had to sign an NDA in that movie as well, and the thing was the size of a wall. Similar situation here. Like I said, these guys are dead serious about their secretiveness. That's not the correct word, but like I said, off the cuff, guys, I'm just talking here. Second up, the trip was fantastic. I cannot express, and if Magis or Tense or Melissa happens to come across this video, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. You treated us so well and so kind and everything like that. Now, I watch a couple of YouTubers here and there, and one of them I do watch is a guy named SkillUp, and he's a fantastic YouTuber. brings the best information I've seen on any video ever. He's fantastic. If you don't know who he is, he has no idea who I am. But man, if you don't follow, if you don't subscribe to Skill Up, go check him out. He's fantastic. I saw him do TennoCon, and I'll tell you right now, Epic Games treated us better. They bought us hotel rooms for 4 to 5 nights, up to 6 or 7 nights for some of the guys who came out from farther away. They bought us every single meal. Every meal was paid for or catered by Epic Games. It was insane. Now, you guys don't know much about like my background and stuff, but for that to happen, it's mind blowing. It's like it really is. They treated us so well. I felt like a king. I felt like a king inside of a castle, and they did everything right. It was so much fun. Not everybody wants to be mentioned, but the people I can mention are Melissa, Clint, Tense, and Magist, who are fantastic human beings that put their blood, sweat, and tears into Fortnite Save the World. These guys are the hardest working people I've seen in a long time. Most of them don't go to bed till like 1 a.m., 2 a.m., and they're up back in the office by 7, 8 a.m. They are monsters. I literally can't express to you how much these people work, because I know it's like, oh, they make video games, it's a dream of a lifetime. Yeah, well, that's what I thought while I was streaming too, until I realized how much work is behind it. And their job is the part of the job that I hate, which is the social aspect, the tweeting, the retweeting, the Reddit, and keeping your name out there kind of thing. That is literally their jobs, and they are great at it. They all treated us amazingly, and I have nothing but kind words to say, especially to our Lord and Savior on Reddit, Magist. Great guy. I can't say, I have to pull a Magist here once again and say that there are a lot of good and cool things coming to Fortnite Save the World. That's all I'm really allowed to say. We were escorted to use the bathroom. Like, we cannot break this NDA. But I can tell you that the stuff that we were shown and the people that are playing this game, they are passionate. They have been working on this game. We've met some of them that we've been working on this game for 7 years. And the iterations that it has gone through is absurd. And they've put so much love into this game. And if there was anybody in the world that I would want working on a game that supports me and my family like Fortnite does, then these are the people. Every single one of them I thought was fantastic. They not only did they just like sit there and talk to us, and you would think that in a situation like this, you would think that they would just nod their heads and be like, yeah, that's whatever. We know this. We know more than you. We've been doing this forever. No, absolutely not. These guys were taking furious notes, like furiously scribbling down on paper to try to catch what me, Alora, Criddle, Cylon, and Isherwood had to say. They are trying to, what it seems like is they are really trying to listen to their community and see the best route to take Fortnite. And I don't know, I literally am at a lost words because I can't believe this actually happened. I mean, they listened, guys. Everything is on the drawing board, and there is just I cannot go into details, but the people you want to be working on a game that you guys feel is like floundering or something like that, these are the people that you want working on it. They absolutely still care about Save the World. There is no chance in hell that this game is going anywhere. I promise you, there is no chance in hell this game is going anywhere. Now, granted, I could be wrong, and if I am, come back in 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 months, a year, 2 years, and come yell at me. But based on the passion and the experience that I experienced at Epic Games, I would, if I was a betting man, I would bet that this game isn't going anywhere for a long time. When you own the most successful game in the world, why not try to have 2? And it's just incredible to see the amount of passion and love that was put into this game. Now, on Reddit, if you are a fan of Reddit, remember, Reddit is like 0.01% of the player base. However, they are the most vocal of the player base, which is kind of a, conundrum, as it were. But they said that basically, so you can't tell us anything, so what was the point of going? Or it basically was a PR stunt. Oh, they treated us well, and that's what we're going to come back with. Well, yeah, they treated us well. Absolutely. They treated us very well. But if you were a multi-billion, multi-million dollar company like Epic Games is, would you really fly out 5 people to show them nothing? To show them like a bunch of stuff that people already know, that you claim the game is dying and things like that? Absolutely not. It is a terrible business decision. And as we know, Epic Games is a business. Granted, there are amazing people who work there, but Epic Games by itself is a business, and it would not make sense to just send people there for absolutely no reason. So all in all, quick sum up, they treated us like kings. I had a blast. It was fantastic. I could not be happier with the time I spent at Epic Games. The hospitality was insane. Plus, it was in the South, so it was like almost 2 times the hospitality. I'm in New Jersey, where they don't believe in such things. But we, us, me, we all had an incredible time. A lot of the things that I can't say, I wish I could, but alas, I cannot say them. However, just know that I'm sticking with Fortnite. I'm sticking with Fortnite. I cannot wait to see what these guys bring out, when they bring them out, whatever they happen to do. I'm gonna stick with Fortnite. I've only been streaming for over a year and a half now, and to be invited to something like this is absurd. It takes people millennia, years, centuries, decades to get an invite to a company after you've, bled for their game for so long. And I feel honored and everything like that. So if you want to stick around with me, your boy, Rounded TikTak, the original OG content creator of Fortnite PvE, make sure to hit that follow button. Make sure to hit that sub button. You guys come over to my Twitch. I'm really focused on streaming now, guys. I'm really close to being partnered. I'm almost there. Every little viewer will help. Come by. I stream every single day. Twitch.tv/RoundedTikTak. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry I cannot say anything, and I'm sorry I haven't posted in a while. I will try to be better. Thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. TikTak out.